Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Nicole Menner. With less than 1 month until the college baseball season, Conference USA has tabbed Southern Miss to win the conference title. This pick comes after a season that saw Southern Miss win both the conference and regular season and tournament titles with 44 wins. In addition, Matt Wallner was chosen as the preseason player of the year for the second straight season, while Hunter Slater, Walker Powell, and Stevie Powers were also named to the preseason all-conference team. The season begins February 15th against Purdue. And over in the SEC, Ole Miss baseball has earned another top 10 preseason rank, checking in at number 10 in USA Today Sports preseason poll. The SEC claimed the top 3 spots, with LSU, Vanderbilt, and Florida taking the top 3. Mississippi State would come in at number 15. The Rebels have to replace 3 MLB draft picks on the mound, but return 7 players on offense who started 48 or more games last season. Well, Saints GM Mickey Loomis just as devastated as the entire Saints fan base at that infamous missed call, saying it goes under the category of life's not fair. But it's back to work for Loomis, who's already preparing for the 2019 season at this week's Senior Bowl. And looking ahead to that season, Loomis knows that the Saints will come back stronger than ever.
It's hard to bounce back, a day later or 2 days later or 3 days later, but we will. Look, we will. We'll put this behind us and we'll be stronger for it. Look, we still had an opportunity to win the game, and look, to the Rams' credit, they made some plays at the end to win the game. So, they earned their position in the Super Bowl based upon that. But we'll bounce back. I believe in the character of our locker room and our staff, and we'll bounce back from that.
Despite the season coming up short, Drew Brees was named Offensive Player of the Year for the NFC by the NFL's 101 Awards. Over in the AFC, it was Kansas City Chiefs' Patrick Mahomes earning the honor, the 2 quarterbacks who were in the MVP conversations throughout the season. This year, Brees broke Peyton Manning's NFL record for career passing yards and had a personal best passer rating of 115.7. The future Hall of Famer turned 41 last week and said he feels pretty positive he'll be back for a 19th season. Well, something that doesn't directly impact the Pelicans or the West, but certainly impacts the Eastern Conference, Pacers guard Victor Oladipo will miss the remainder of the season with a ruptured quad tendon in his right knee. With the Raptors in town Wednesday night, Oladipo fell to the floor during the first half, stuck on his leg on the way down, and would be stretchered off with tears in his eyes, waving out to the Indy crowd. The Pelicans play the Pacers twice in the next month, February 4th at home and February 22nd in Indiana. Well, Houston Rockets superstar James Harden, he's been on fire as of late. Mark, last night, Harden and the Rockets rolled into Madison Square Garden to take on the Knicks, and Harden putting up big numbers in the Big Apple. He had 36 points by halftime, and he wasn't quite done yet. Harden would finish with a career-high 61 points, including that game-clinching breakaway dunk. The 61-point effort is a new Rockets single-game record and ties the Madison Square Garden record for most points by a visiting player, set by LA's Kobe Bryant. Some good company there. But we know how Mark feels about James Harden, so...
Overrated. Yeah. 61 points. I mean, great players get their teammates involved. He's
been racking up some big numbers lately.
He isolates himself.
What do they say, Mark? There's no I in team.
No I in team.